I'm Adriana Dakin, the director of ImaginePod, a communications and design company helping entrepreneurs get cozy with their online presence and with their marketing material. Today I'm giving a presentation on social media tips gleaned from my experience working with small to large projects, from local vineyards to online campaigns for major foundations. We'll talk about the important reasons to prioritize your tactics, 3 big picture tips for your online presence, 3 Facebook tips, 3 Twitter tips, a quick plug for LinkedIn, and a couple recommended tools to make life easier. So, as you've probably noticed, it's a raging social media storm out there. But you can create a safe and comfortable space for yourself, like in this pod, with views of mountains, as it were. I'd say don't even try to do it all. So get cozy with some hot chocolate and get strategic with your actions. There are a couple social media and website platforms and tools you can prioritize for maximum benefit in your outreach. Number 1 is know what you're wanting to lead. What's the big idea you want to stand behind and move toward? Then have all or most of your professional interactions heading in that direction. Social media is often mistakenly seen as a distribution channel for clever marketing and branding campaigns. It's really about leadership. Help make your community, however you define it, a little better with each interaction. Share your expertise. Number 2 in the big picture is focus. There are so many ways to escape. As I said, it's a social media storm raging out there. So get in your pod and focus on what's really important. My number 3 suggestion is to know your landscape. Look at the topography surrounding you. There are great tools to use to research who is talking about you already, and thank them, and find out key influencers with large networks who could spread your work further. For Facebook, my number 1 tip is to harness the popularity of multimedia. People love videos, and because of that, so does Facebook. With enough outreach to partners and planning ahead, videos about your work can go viral, thus building your audience in a huge way. Number 2 is creating lists to distinguish your personal and professional friends on Facebook. You can easily create lists so that you can target your messages better. Recently, I uploaded a video I created about my dad to my personal profile. I had delved in family albums back to 1939 and recorded my siblings sharing memories. It got a lot of heartfelt comments. And on my professional page, I shared tips and resources that help me and could help others. They make a difference for other people's careers and for inspiration. And some organizations do build huge audiences over time with messages that resonate with their audience's hearts and minds. If you haven't yet, I encourage you to make a page for your business and invite the appropriate friends to like it. For Twitter, tip number 1 is, of course, brevity, the soul of wit. If you're like me, you'll find you write and speak more concisely in general once you've mastered the 140-character framework. So you'll want to make your tweets as short as possible to make it easy to retweet. You can shorten links to web pages with Bitly. To be attractive to others, tip number 2, you should share resources, not just broadcast your own information or self-promote. Find articles, videos that interest you and could interest others, and interact with your followers and people you follow. Since you want to grow your network as easily as possible, it helps to make your tweets searchable with hashtags. Find out what hashtags others in your field of interest use frequently. Then you'll join communities talking about the same topics and gain more followers just by using hashtags. And here's a quick plug for being on LinkedIn. It's the biggest business networking community in history. Make sure you keep your profile up to date with your latest, greatest. I like using it to ask for recommendations and testimonials from colleagues. There are some tools that can help you build your networks faster and more easily, like Triangulate, where you can look up people and organizations you admire to see who are their top followers. Follow those that interest you. Many will follow you back, and then your tweets will reach their large networks. If you want to have tweets and Facebook updates go out throughout the day or week without logging in every couple hours, you can use a tool like Hootsuite to schedule them. A tool that's made a big difference in my online experience is WordPress. It's open source, and there are tons of developers and programmers creating themes and plugins for it. You'll be able to log into the back-end dashboard and create your own pages without knowing HTML or CSS. I like being able to be hands-on with my own online promotion, and WordPress allows me to have a cleanly built site without being a programmer. And finally, to manage email lists and send beautifully designed emails, such as e-newsletters, I really like MailChimp. Its user interface makes me relax. After you've sent a message, you can easily push it out to your social media accounts. You can embed a sign-up form on your website. So are you ready to get cozy with your online presence? It's a lot of fun when you have a plan for what you do and how to get yourself to market with your great ideas.